Hello everybody and welcome back to the second shelf. Today I wanted to do a bit of a different video. Yesterday, 30th November, was the last day of NaNoWriMo, and yes, I participated, and yes, I wrote 50,000 words. And I thought this was a good idea to reflect on NaNoWriMo and think about what I've learned and share that with you. The first thing is about preparation. I decided to do NaNoWriMo I think 2 days or something before it started, and I just came up with a rather vague plot idea. I wanted to try something new, a science fiction novel, something about books, and so I had, I think, 2 sentences about a plot and a vague plot line, and then I started to write. And I'm a plotter, so what I've definitely learned is that if I do NaNoWriMo again next year, I start a little earlier than 2 days before. And I think for every plotter, that is a good piece of advice, to at least have more than 2 sentences of your plot ready and your arc and your characters, because I hit a lot of walls during the writing because I just didn't know where the plot should go. So I spend a lot of writing with exposition, with talking about the characters, and I mean that's okay, but I would have preferred to have done that before, and so that I could focus more on actually writing the story. So preparation isn't everything, and you definitely shouldn't over-prepare, I think, but for people like me, for plotters, people who like to plot before, I think one piece of advice, something that I've learned, is that it helps if you have at least more than 2 days of preparation before you start writing. The second thing I've learned, or rather I knew already, I think, because I've written before, but it was definitely confirmed during that month of writing, is that inspiration is overrated. I know a lot of people who want to write, and they always tell me, well, that I'm not inspired, I don't know what to do. And although you need a little spark in the beginning, a plot idea or something, I don't think inspiration is really what gets you through. You just have to sit down and write. And NaNoWriMo is a great way of doing that, because you have to do 1,667 words a day. You can't sit there and wait for inspiration. You just open your file and start writing. And especially for people like I'm one of those, tend to procrastinate because inspiration doesn't come. NaNoWriMo is a really fantastic tool to get rid of that idea that you need inspiration daily and just open your file and write. And the third thing is also something that I already knew, which was confirmed during NaNoWriMo, and that is writing under pressure works, at least for a while. The good thing about NaNoWriMo, I think, is that you have put the pressure on you to have a certain word count each day. And especially if you are committed once you start and you don't want to fail, that really helps you getting started. It's also good that it's only a month, because I don't think I could write like that, I could work like that a whole year through a whole novel. I have a different approach to writing. I need time to reflect on the plot. I need days in which I don't hit 1,667 words or 2,000 words or whatever. But NaNoWriMo gives you a kick in the butt to start. And at the end of it, you have a draft of 50,000 words or 10,000 words or 20,000 words, whatever you achieve in that month. And after that, I think you need to find a way to work continuously. And I don't think for everybody, especially if you have work to do on the side, if you are working and write in your spare time, it might not be the way to finish your novel, to revise it, but it gives you that kickstart that you might need. And relating to the third advice or thing I've learned is number 4, and that is done is better than good, especially for a first draft. If you are one of those writers like I am, who are really annoyed if you look at a paragraph you just wrote and you see that you used the word beautiful 4 times in a row, and then you start to revise, you start to think about other ways of saying it, and that's okay, but it's also good to learn to get over that and really embrace the done is better than good motto, because it helps you to finish something and then revise afterwards. So NaNoWriMo really helped me to get over my anxiety of looking at a sentence and thinking that's really crappy writing and just write on. So if you're one of those people who have this anxiety and you look at a page you just wrote and think it's crap, then NaNoWriMo is perfect to get over that. And just keep thinking, for that 1 month, done is better than good. And number 5 was something that I asked myself yesterday after finishing, after hitting 50,000 and something words. Will I do it again next year? Absolutely. I think it's a really fantastic way of getting started, of having a community who does the same thing. You see your writing buddies hitting the same problems than you do. You have the nano coaches who can help you on Twitter or via email. So for me, it was the first time I've ever tried it, and I already penciled it down in the calendar for 2017 in November that I will do it again, this time with a little more preparation, like I said, with what I learned number 1. But I'll certainly do it again, and I'll hope you do it too. So this was it for my NaNoWriMo recap. I'm curious to know if you participated, whether you've learned things, whether you don't want to participate and why. So leave comments down below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.